The state of Tennessee issued a silver alert after a veteran with Alzheimer's went missing. Everyone looking for him was overjoyed when they found out that he was found by police in neighboring Guthrie, Kentucky.
We have an update for you tonight. A missing Clarksville man is now safe and sound. That's according to the TBI. Investigators say 61-year-old George Henderson was found in Kentucky.
Until they found out that the Guthrie police found him because they assaulted him, punched him, knocked him unconscious.
Let go of my hand, goddammit. Let go of my hand, goddammit. You understand me? Put your hands behind your back.
And even after they realized that they had an innocent Alzheimer's patient who's a decorated veteran, they remained defiant in an absolutely disgusting display of unconstitutional, tyrannical behavior by local government.
And Tracy, police tell us the officer handled the matter in the way he was trained and in accordance to department policy.
Imagine this. Your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother, someone you care dearly about is getting older and they have Alzheimer's. They have dementia. They're just elderly and they need assistance. And then imagine one of them goes missing. And everybody obviously wants to know where he's at. And then there's a silver alert put out. Everybody's looking for this man. Then you find out he was found in a neighboring county. Amazing, great news. That the mystery solved. He's alive. He's safe. But then you find out, well, he was knocked unconscious by a police officer and taken to jail. Or at least he was arrested. I'm hoping they took him to the hospital. But we're going to find out all about that because I have the raw, unedited body cam footage, and we're going to play it for all of you guys, and you be the judge. The reason I want to tell you guys about this case is because I came across it. The civil rights lawyer is who you saw at the beginning of this video. He's got a channel. Literally, he's a lawyer who specializes in civil rights, mainly up in West Virginia, but he is nationwide. You know, he does videos and he puts out his legal expertise and stuff, trying to help out. Yeah, the link in the description down below if you want to go check him out. He did a video on this one. It's his most recent video. 2 days. It's about 800,000 views, so it's definitely getting traffic. But when I heard about this, I was completely blown away. Because in my mind, and I know a lot of you are thinking that, but if you saw my Facebook post, you know there's a lot of law enforcement officials, maybe retired, active, all that stuff. They are on the side of the police officer. You know, they have points that they made. I obviously am on the side of the elderly gentleman who was knocked unconscious after, from what I feel, he was profiled immediately and roughed up and taken to the ground and punched in the side of the head, knocked unconscious, and then 5 charges against this guy, even after they found out that there's a silver alert issued for this gentleman. And I don't know if you guys have ever spoken to anybody with Alzheimer's. I don't know if you have anybody in your family, but I have also. And from the very beginning of the video, you're going to see how this guy was trying to communicate with the police officer, and you can tell confusion from the beginning. But instead of the police officer even considering a medical episode, a medical issue, something, he immediately went to criminal, bad guy, drugs, handcuffs, escalation, and then ultimately to the ground, and then knocked him out cold. It made me irritated, but at the same time, maybe I don't really know. I want you guys to be the judge. You guys tell me if I am overthinking this, if I think, well, the cop had a point, well, something else had a point, stuff like that. But man, I mean, the video that I seen, we're gonna watch here in just a second. You guys tell me, and it's unedited. It's like 4 minutes 38 seconds. It's not long. And I think it paints a picture, and I think somebody needs to be held accountable. I don't think you need to immediately assume that what this cop assumed. I get it. You know, you deal with this shit every day. But I mean, man, I don't know. But you know, we're going to keep on complaining about this, but I want to get you guys while the getting's good. So let's dive right into this right now. Let's watch this. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share the screen, and I'm not going to chime in. I'm not going to say anything. And hopefully this works and you guys can hear it. And you guys tell me if the audio is not working or if it's echoing or something weird like that, and I'll do my best. But ultimately, let's is my mic down? No, it's not down. Doesn't seem like it's blaring as much as it usually is. I gotta get really close. I don't know. Either way, let's watch this video. I'm gonna go over here to my computer screen really quick, and 1 second in, you know what? I'm gonna be totally transparent. 0 seconds. Body camera gets activated. I think it's 30 seconds or 15 seconds without audio. But you guys tell me if you can hear it, and tell me what you think at the end. There we go. Holy crap, man. I'm so fired up. I want to show you guys this thing, but it's not working right. Give me 1 more second here. I'm going to go back over to it. You can hear me still. Sound will kick on in 30 seconds. No, it's working. I just can't hear anything out of it. Desktop audio. I'm going to play it again, even though I know you guys can't hear it yet, but I'm going to mess with this stuff. Mic, microphone, output.
How's it going, brother? Good. Got a call about you assaulting somebody? What happened with that?
I know what to do. I know what to do. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. You know me. If it's not one thing, it's another. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new scene, and I will just add this video into it. Media source, create new. Let's go up here. We'll find the video. Should have done this like 10 minutes ago, but you know, I don't. I want to leave you guys in suspense. Apparently, raw. We'll open it. Okay. Now this. That should work, but I need to. We're gonna do this live, man. So just bear with me here.
How's it going, brother?
How you doing?
Good. Got a call about you assaulting somebody? What happened with that?
I work with these guys.
Yeah. Was it him you pushed? Who did you push?
Who did I push? I pushed the Miller from back.
You pushed what?
I don't know what you're looking for from me. But what I do is I go out there and tell them Miller bills and all that shit. You wanna believe something about me? You can call some people. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't trying to steal nothing.
Okay. You good? You got any guns or knives on you or anything?
Damn.
Just take your hand out of your pocket for me.
No, I don't have no guns.
Take your hands out of your pocket for
Let
me.
me get you the gun. I don't have no guns.
Okay, turn around for me.
All right.
Turn. Give me your hands. Where you live at? Walk up here. Yeah, walk up here to this counter with me. Lean up on that counter up here for me, okay? We're gonna figure out what's going on. Let me talk to this other guy.
Live in this area.
I got you. Go over and sit up next to that counter. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. What's going on? He's getting in your car? What did he say? So he was attempting to take your vehicle? Okay. Hey, so why were you inside his car? You weren't inside his car?
Yes, I was.
You were inside of his car?
He gave me a climber.
Uh-huh.
He told me to come over there and
I got
I
you.
was judging what he had on. He had all the stuff that he needed to define me and that person so he could come through.
I got you. Okay.
I ain't trying to do anything.
I understand.
You know, we can call
Do you take any kind of medication or something? No, your pupils are very, very, very tiny, pinpointed. Can you look up in the air for me?
I don't drink. I don't drug.
Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You got cocaine in your nose.
Man, that's a lie.
Turn around.
That's a lie. Oh, man.
Let go of my hand, goddammit. You understand me? Put your hands behind your back. Don't you move. Todd, send me units. I'm fighting one. Give me your hands.
Todd, 704, 714, Bravo 2 needs you at the high road.
Give me your hand.
I'm 10-4. I get some information on that.
He was there for a guy that had gone into the gas station there and was trying to get into people's cars. He advised that he's 5'1".
10-4.
What do you guys think? I know I just like completely butchered all of that, but that was the unedited video, that body cam footage of the cop from the moment he walked in. And the first thing I want to ask you guys, I'm looking at the comments right now. This is see what you guys think. But right out the gate, what is the first thing that police officers do when they walk up to somebody asking them questions? And what is the first thing that usually starts this whole, my First Amendment right, I don't have to give you stuff, there's laws about this? What is it? I bet you guys could guess in the comments. You know what? I'm going to let you guys guess, because I just know you know the answer. What is that one little piece of crack that all the cops love to get a hold of? Let me see here. Why can't you pop that out? What is it? You guys leave me hanging here. Well, you know what? It's the ID. Isn't it weird? Like, the one time that IDing somebody would have actually solved the whole case was right there, and you never heard him once ask for his ID. Not once. Is that relevant? I think so. But you never asked him that. So apparently the story goes, and I want you guys to go over to the Civil Rights Lawyer's channel. He is just a regular dude. He's an actual lawyer, and he knows his stuff, and he's very knowledgeable. And there's one thing that I'm an advocate of. It's your rights. You know, I'm a patriot. I'm an American. I'm a veteran, and obviously we're a land of laws. I get that, but at the same time, just because, this screams to me, this cop was just like, he had a blanket look for everybody he deals with. And the reason I say that is because, like, what did he do? He first walked in. Like, he starts talking to him, and he's like, oh, let me check you really quick, see if you got any weapons. I understand that part. That's usually when they ID him, but he didn't. And he hauls him over to the counter, and then he starts talking to the guy. And apparently George was, I guess, trying to get into somebody's car. Now, does that make sense with Alzheimer's? Confusion? Yes, absolutely, 100%. But, outside looking in, it looks like somebody's trying to break into my car. But does he really look like somebody who breaks into cars? He's an elderly gentleman. He's not, he doesn't look the part of somebody who is, breaking into cars. That's just me looking at it. Give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. But so now immediately he's thinking that, hold on one second. I'm trying to get all the chats popped out here so I can control these scammers. But, yeah, if I was a cop, and I'm not, as you can tell, but, did that guy look like somebody who is a carjacker or a car thief, or he's trying to steal my car? No, I didn't see that at all. And then he starts talking, the first conversation he had with him, confusion from the beginning. He couldn't get his sentences out. It sucks to high heaven, to say the least. But I don't know. It's so frustrating. What do you guys think? Here, let me look at these comments really quick. So, like, I guess, let's see. It makes you extremely angry because if he would have checked his ID, he would have known. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But, man, the rainbows. Hold on. I got this freaking ring light right in front of me. I can't see anything. So, all right, so let's go back through it again. He talks to the guy. He immediately thinks, oh, so the guy was breaking into your car. Okay, well, car thief, whatever. So he walks back over to George. He's like, hey, what were you doing breaking into the guy's car? And then he starts talking to him again. And obviously he can't get his sentences out. He's confused. Obviously he's confused from the get-go. And where does the cop go? He looks at this elderly man in a jogging suit. Nothing. He's not, and then he immediately goes, drugs. Look at them pupils. They're pinpoints. Oh, you got cocaine in your nose. That's it. Did that look like somebody who does cocaine? No, I'm just saying. But no, to me, no. And then it went to hell from there. He immediately and then he knocks him out. He throws him on the ground. And then like something about give me my hand, but it's like he said that after he punches him in the side of the head and knocks him out. I mean, you saw it, like civil rights lawyer guy, he slows down the video and freeze frames and stuff and points all this stuff out. So I encourage you to go watch it to get a better idea of what really went down. But that, to me, that's unacceptable. And the fact that they're not holding this cop accountable. But like I said, I put this post out on Facebook, and I got a little bit of a pushback. You know, not a lot, but a few people, obviously, I think they're police officers. They were on the side of the cop. They tried to explain it to me in the ways that they know how. But I'm just like, dude, I watched the video. You guys just watched the video. I don't see how you could justify these actions, you know, especially from the very beginning. Why didn't you try to get his ID? Why didn't you try to ID him at the very beginning? Is that protocol? I have no idea. But it seems like cops want your ID. It's like crack. Every time you see a video, you see the cops. Let me see your ID. And if you haven't done anything wrong, you don't have to give him ID. It's plain and simple. But they still try. And I bet you George would have been like, oh, hey, officer, or if he even recognized him, and give him his ID. What's your name? George Henderson. Oh, man, let me look that up. Holy shit, there's a silver alert out for this guy in a neighboring county. He's been missing all day. It's below freezing out here. I need to get this guy to safety. Maybe buy him a sandwich. He might be hungry. But instead, nope, car thief, coke addict. Let me beat the shit out of him and think of a bunch of charges because I can't handle myself and I have a temper. That's what it looked like to me. So, seems like in the chat room, you guys are with me too. Excessive force. He needs to be held accountable. The cop was ready to fight from the get-go. He needs to be retrained. Lots of bias. So, like, you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I know there's cops that watch my channel, and I'm kind of curious what you guys think. Because it definitely doesn't seem justified to me. But let me go back over here really quick. 23 minutes in. Man. So, yeah, like I said, we're just gonna run with that. See what you guys think on that one. And that is really all I had to, that I saved to talk about this. But I did get lots of messages from people who have some missing loved ones, and I've been getting some things, and we are also heading to Greensboro, North Carolina, to do some searching for a gentleman. He went missing just a few days ago, and I've been talking to his brother, and so we're gonna figure that out. But let me jump over here into Facebook really quick, see what kind of messages I've been getting. Might get some messages from him too. I have been getting lots of people sending me messages about this lady right here. And if you guys recognize this picture, you know, she went missing a few days ago. She has been found. She is alive. So if you guys have not heard about that one yet, or is a Georgia girl, you know, she went missing in a minivan, but she has been found. So that case is closed. So if you did not know about that, then now you do. Now you do. So let's see here. I got this message today. The Oconee County Sheriff's Office. New Year's mantra, speak up, speak out. January 2nd, 6-year anniversary of Laura Anders' disappearance. Let's look up Laura Anders. Disappear. I spelled that wrong. I spelled disappear. Disappear? Ince? Maybe. Hey, I nailed it. Let me see here. So the Charlie Project has her. So let's read the details of her disappearance. She was last seen Balk Knight Road in Mountain Rest, South Carolina. Keeping Adam busy. January 2nd, 2019, her husband said he went to Spartanburg, South Carolina that day and didn't return until January 30th. When he returned, she was gone. And that's a picture of her right there. Let's go back down here. She didn't have a cell phone at the time of her disappearance, and she has never been heard from again. And they're looking to see if her disappearance is related to some or all of the cases of missing persons: Pamela Roach, Tammy Stubblefield, and Joshua Ivester, and the death of Renee King. Roach and Stubblefield disappeared from the area in 2019 and Ivester in 2021, and they have never been found. A whole bunch of missing people clustered together into one area. King disappeared in November 2020, and her body was found in a wooded area along Rufus Land Road, February 2021. There are similarities in all of these cases. They have mutual friends and acquaintances. Investigators haven't decided whether the cases are connected. Interesting, very interesting. Man, that's like, I don't know what South Carolina been keeping everybody pretty darn busy with missing people and stuff. But what we got going up here? Fiona S. joining us. Cool. Name and date of birth. What you guys talking about? The dispatcher sounded like she had just woke up from a nap. Your best years back in the day, that would be fun back. Knowing what cops deal with day in and day out, I can understand some bias with the call about someone breaking into a car. But this cop was definitely wrong for not IDing him first and more. That's what I was thinking, because there was an active silver alert out there for him. If they simply would have ran his name, they would have known. But I believe, I don't know if it was in that body cam footage, but if you watch Civil Rights Attorney's channel and watch that video, he has, there was a part where he was handcuffed on the ground, and then you can hear the dispatcher say, confirm, like, oh, George Henderson has a silver alert out of so-and-so county. So they had, it's just, if they just knew who he was before all of this, nothing would have happened, But darn spammers over there on Rumble. But anyway, let's look back over here into some of my notes about some other missing people here. Thought this would be a good story. People are sending me stories too. Boone, North Carolina officials have confirmed that 62 members of the Pennsylvania Amish community have completed the construction of 12 tiny homes in under 48 hours. The total cost of project for WNC was over $300,000, all of which was donated by the Amish community. Cool. So the Pennsylvania Amish community is coming out and making little tiny homes for people who lost everything in the floods. Good job for them. I'd say kudos to you guys, but I don't know if the Amish play on the internet. But either way, somebody might get the word over there. Good job. Let me see here. Somebody else said there is an 8-year-old little girl missing from North Texas. Oh, yeah, this is this story. Let's see if I can find this story here. Pull it up. Come on, Facebook. Okay, I'm going to go to the news story. Check this out. So let's see. A search for a missing 8-year-old girl following a fatal crash continues on Christmas Day. And from what I've been hearing, even today, she has not been found. So apparently there was a bad crash. I guess maybe it went off. Let's see here. One person is dead, and first responders have been searching well over 24 hours for a missing 8-year-old girl after one vehicle crashed off of 75 into a flooded Sherman drainage. So they went off the bridge, it looks like, or somewhere, and ended up in the water. And let me see, what did they say? That the father, the guy was found, the adult, but she is still missing. And I'm assuming they're presumed to be a recovery, not a rescue, by now. But let's see here. Searchers have covered approximately 7 miles of creek today, but regrettably have not located the missing girl. We are shifting our focus into the county, targeting some possible locations where we have not looked yet. Our search will continue until dark today, and they will resume. Dude, how is pulling up sleeves and the bullshit started and your right ID? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at both chats here for a second. I'm all over the place tonight. I got a messed up throat. I'm all tired and stuff. But let me see here if I can find something here. Missing 8 8-year-old girl. Maybe that'll pull up stories or something. See, 1 day ago, search reaches 10th day for missing 8-year-old Oklahoma girl carried away by the North Texas floodwaters. How crazy is that? That's sad. That's just really sad. So the search continues for that little girl. I hope she shows up eventually. 10 days missing. I don't know how far down she would have floated, you know. But oh yeah, you're up here. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Very best. Where do drains lead to, I wonder? Given her height and weight, she could go flying pretty far. Yeah, they said they searched 7 miles, but apparently I would just keep going. Because she's got to be in that body of water, right? She can't go anywhere else if she got washed away by the floods. So you think you would start where the wreck was. And they said 7 miles. That's a lot of water to search. But, I mean, once the floodwater goes down, she's got to be there, right? She's got to be laying there somewhere, unfortunately. But she's going to be found, I bet. I'm not worried. And I don't know if you guys heard. Let me do an update really quick. But it's about the 2 California duck hunters. I think it was the brothers that went missing. As of 3 days ago, we'll just say 2 days ago, one of their bodies has been recovered. I don't know which one, but yeah, he was found floating. I think he was spotted by a helicopter or a drone or something like that. But the other one, there's a lot of vegetation in that area too, so that could be what's happening because, like I told you guys, freezing cold water, depending on their height, you know, like the Nashville college kid, about two weeks is what they guessed that when he'd start floating. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, they found him. It's about that same around time. So, and one of them floated. The other brother might be tangled up in that vegetation. So he might not be able to get up. And that's not good because bodies only float for so long before they sink back down. So I hope they find him. What else is going on in here? Pretty much this is just a day of off the wall stuff. I'm reading your stuff and I'm going through some of my stuff, you know, getting a backlog. It's Friday, obviously, so I don't know what you guys are getting into this weekend, but there is a massive, I guess there's a big storm heading somewhere. Like I don't think we're going to get anything, but it's getting really cold here, as you can see by my giant coat I'm wearing. But like I said, Adam and myself, we're going to be leaving Sunday. We're going to be heading all the way up to Greensboro, North Carolina to help search. And then we're going to make our way back into Tennessee and meet up with Ryan to do some more searching in the debris. And then I think we're going to go down to Knoxville and do some searching. Then we're going to go down to Chattanooga and do some searching. And then we'll probably end up making our way home from there. But, yeah, there's several missing people in the areas we've been looking up. So we definitely want to hit those places up. Yeah. What was that? Oh. Any reptiles in there? No, it's cold. I think if you're talking to me, it's definitely not -2 degrees Celsius. I don't know what Celsius means though, man. So I don't know if 2 degrees is actually cold or if that's like 34 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure how that works. I could be right. No, -2. That'd be 30 degrees Fahrenheit, wouldn't it? I have a dry suit. Simon, Adam, yeah, we have dry suits, so we can stay warmer, but it's definitely not snuggled up warm. You're still cold, but you're surviving. Let's see. So here's another story. Oh, this wasn't even a missing person story, but it was a crazy story somebody sent me. Let's just read over this together. See what you guys think about this one. Stolen weed eater investigation tied to officer involved deadly shooting in Laurel County. I chuckle, but I don't mean to, because obviously somebody lost their life because of this, but According to the citation, the owner of the residence, which record shows owner reported that a weed eater was stolen from the home. Hobart Buttery was arrested in Manchester. Police said that he admitted he planned to take the weed eater to a home in Lilly. The obtained warrant details information obtained through the investigation. The affidavit for the search warrant reads that officers arrived at Van Zandt Road, knocked on the door, ultimately entering the home. There was no answer. Dispatchers can be heard yelling, calling for assistance to shots fired during the serving of the warrant. According to Hairless raised a gun in the direction of the officers at the scene and led them to open fire, killing Harless. I mean, I don't know what I'm missing on that story, to be honest with you, because that sounds pretty justified to me. It was all over a weed eater though, but apparently dude pointed a gun at the cops, and you from what I remember, you don't do that. Crap! Hold on a second. Forgot to plug in my computer again, and it almost died. But I think we're good now. Yeah, we're back. All right, let's go back and look at my pretty face for a little while. Check the weather for Greensboro. We might have ice or snow. I'll do that right now. Weather.com, perhaps? See what they have to say. Green, come on now. It's not working every time I click the button. Weird. What the hell's going on here? Search by city or zip code, but it's not working. Interesting. Making me look bad here. All right, hell with that. How about AccuWeather? That works. Greensboro, North Carolina. See what they got to say about what's coming up in a couple of days. So it's 39 degrees there now. Partly cloudy. Let's go to daily. My internet's going slow for some reason. It usually doesn't do that. I'm hardwired in. So we'd probably get there Sunday night. Chilly with some sun, getting cold. Periods of rain in the morning. 41, 23. It might get some like rain turning into ice at night. But Monday, periods of rain, then it gets below freezing at night. That could be an issue. I got 4-wheel drive. We'll take a chance. We'll see what happens. But report in the Weather Channel. All right, let's go back over here really quick. I'm just winging it, like I said. See what other kind of missing person stories I can come across that I haven't talked about yet. Summer Wells case. I saw a news report that the grandmother had to take a couple days before she would speak to police and news because of losing her daughter years before. I'm a grandmother, and I would not take a second to try to get help in any form or fashion. I don't like to assume family was involved, but the puzzle just doesn't fit. I agree. That's... Oh, yeah, somebody's asking about that. Well, that's pretty much all I got. If you guys got anything you want to talk about really quick, by all means, let me know in the comments. For instance, 4-wheel drive doesn't work on black ice. True. It does. You're right. It doesn't. But it kind of helps, I guess. Hell, I don't know. I guess if you're going downhill, it doesn't help at all. Make sure antifreeze is strong. Looks like in Texas, it's supposed to be in the low 20s, maybe even colder. Cool. Zelig Williams update. That is a good question, and I believe it to be a big no. Zelig Williams. Let's just Google his name really quick and see what comes up on any news stories. I know Adam's been out searching. Let me see. 3 hours ago, actually, the family has provided an update. Let's see what they had to say. 2025 is here, and tomorrow will mark the 3rd month since Zelig Williams left his home heading out with a portfolio in his hand, possibly to drop it off or meet someone briefly, or with someone to meet with somebody. On behalf of Kathy Williams, Christine McLaughlin Barber, Caroline Lewis Jones, and our family, we thank you for your unwavering support. That being said, we want to provide some updates and understanding. The search will continue, but not in the areas that we've searched before. Stay tuned for additional dates and locations in the next week or two. We do not believe that Zelig is in the water, and we absolutely believe that there is foul play related to this case. Let's see here. That's what the family released, and additionally, around this time, the family stated that Zelig Williams could have possibly stopped taking his medication and his mental health around the time of his disappearance. For his mental health, is what I'm trying to say. I wonder if this will play. Check this out.
A 28-year-old dancer known for his work on Broadway has been missing for more than a week. Zelig Williams has been living with his mom in Columbia, South Carolina since the summer. She says she hasn't seen her son since the morning of October.
Oh, I don't think you guys can even hear that, can you? Now that I think about it. Wonder why you guys can't hear it. Well, either way. Make sure you have your emergency weather kit with you. Well, I have a what do you call it? I have a truck bed camper, and I got an electric generator. It keeps me warm. That's where Adam and myself sleep. So, if anything, we'll just crawl back there and get under our blankets and ride it out. That's where you'll find us if you're out looking for us. Let me see here. Do you find Help Bank useful? Not yet. It does have an AI thing on it that kind of answers your questions, but I haven't really dove into it yet. But I have been, tagging Simon Squibb in certain posts and comments, seeing if I get his attention. I don't think he's interested in a nonprofit, though. Sounds like he's more for-profit type stuff, like how much max money you can make doing things. Yeah. What about the man who was missing and his truck was found backed up in the bushes close to the water? That is Vaughn Collenbach, and he is still missing. And it's about a 2-hour drive for me. Literally all I could do if I went there was pretty much start from where that truck is and just start searching like nobody ever has. There's been people in the woods, people have scoured that area, haven't found him, but one more set of eyes wouldn't hurt. I haven't had a chance to get over there just yet, but yes, he is still missing, and there's a big fat question mark. Nobody knows where he went. The way it sounds from the daughter, the truck, when they found it, it seems like that truck was dumped there and not crashed there. Things were missing, things were wiped down, for somebody may have tried to get rid of their prints, stuff like that. So it kind of possibly a dump, you know what I mean? Let me see. Jeremy, think you are wrong about that, as Simon assists animal shelters, homeless people, etc. You could be very right. I haven't looked too far into it. I've just been seeing the posts that he puts out on social media, and I haven't really seen him preach, volunteer, nonprofit, all that stuff. It seems like it's just a business. Like he likes to help businesses. I could be wrong, though. I'm not dissing the guy. Obviously he knows his stuff. He's super successful, so I'll definitely look into it. I might try to keep them, but try to find the owners and would at least notify police. What about the missing pregnant woman? Don't remember her name. I just saw that. That was the one I talked about 2 days ago. I don't know. I have to look into that one. I don't have that one in front of me. Let me just see here. 9-month pregnant woman missing. See if that springs up anything. Let me see. Videos. Nothing. There's no new. Yeah, her. Oh, there. Let's see. Let's go to this Facebook page. Annette Lawless was her name. And that's her right there. Annette Lawless. Apparently that's a popular name with someone missing. Let's go back to the all. Maybe some news. Well, looky there. There's no news stories even popped up about the lady. Let's go to. Well, that's not her. Well, as you can see, there's not much going on. Oh wait. Oh, I read the wrong damn thing. Emma Baum, that was her name. I feel stupid now. Yeah, I already Googled it before. So 3 days ago, let me see. 2 months later, Gary woman's family holding out hope as New Year approaches. So obviously New Year is here. The sense of not knowing remains for the family of Emma Baum, who has been missing since October 10th, and they will not give up the search. I wonder what the details about this are. Please at this point, they don't know very large amount. They don't really give up the details about the case, but yes, she is still missing, and sadly, she was like 9 months pregnant when she went missing. So, man, it'd be amazing if she's still alive, and if she is, also with a baby, because that's a twofer. So if somebody did something to her and did something to that baby, they're gonna burn in hell one way or another. So we'll see what happens on that one. But other than that, I hate to wrap it up short. We're about 10 minutes early, but there's really not much going on here. I wanted to share that video with you guys about the cop knocking out the elderly man. Seeing what you guys thought, essentially just getting the word out there, because the more eyes on that, the better. This is one of those cases I really don't think he did the right thing. I really think he should be held accountable. And I did read something else of that. When this guy's elderly, this guy has Alzheimer's, you know, this guy, who knows what his health condition is besides that, and then you throw him to the ground and you hit him in the side of the head and knock him out cold, that has long-lasting effects on people who are older, who are sensitive, so to speak. You just hit this dude in the side of the head and you knocked him out. I'm pretty sure that's like concussion protocol type stuff, right? But, you know, I don't know if he went to the hospital. I don't know the outcome of this. I really do think that was overstepping and excessive force. What do you guys think? Make sure to comment. Let me know what you guys think. And other than that, let's do this again. I have no idea when I'm going to go live. I want to say we'll go live on the road, but don't get your hopes up, because something always comes up and ruins that. But I really want to give it a shot. So you never know. We might find something to do on the road. Other than that, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I will see you on the next live stream.